Should you rise and dine at Disney's Coronado Springs Resort?
Princess Berry here today. Yes, we are indeed at Coronado Springs Resort because it's time to go to
the Rix for breakfast.
Yes, we've been trying to do this breakfast for quite some time because it's your number one choice of food entertainment. We're here to try the breakfast options so you don't have to. We're cheese vegan.
Yes.
I'm not. No tower climbing today.
It's time to foodie and chill.
The world may be quickly, not slowly, falling into a dystopian hellscape, but it's one thing you will not refuse, both a Disney adult and a millennial, is their avocado. Specifically, avocado toast in this instance. We're going to eat our smashed avocado with our little toy box heirloom tomatoes on our little artisanal breads for as long as the world will allow. And then we revolution. Viva la revolution. Avocado, you have a tomato, so much arugula. No idea why. The bread is good. Nice, wheaty, just oats in there. I like that. And the tomatoes are seasoned. It's very easy for people to just throw tomatoes on there. I got a little pepper in there. It ain't much, but it goes a long way towards being like a fulfilling breakfast. This is more of a lighter fare. And honestly, the size of this toast may as well be a kid's portion. But it is here. It's okay. Not my socks off. It's not, old wave of American flavors avocado toast, but it's toast. I would give it a 3.25 out of 5 plus.
It's been about a year and a half since we were here the last time, and unfortunately my old favorite hack for pancakes is gone. They can't do the vegan pancakes or the waffles on the stick for vegans anymore because they changed the batter, and now the gluten-free batter has egg and dairy in it. Big miss. But chef was like, I'll make you whatever you want. And he offered me all these things. The second he said the chorizo, I was like, because I love that chorizo. I get it at Maya Girl all the time. So he made me ask for like a breakfast taco. He basically just loaded it up with chorizo and vegan cheese. And then he gave me more vegan cheese on the side, but just chorizo on chorizo on chorizo. And then he gave me some breakfast potatoes. So I think I need to put the breakfast potatoes in the taco, but it's still going to be good. Chef loaded this up with chorizo, so it's a little dry, but very tasty. And he gave me the extra cheese, so definitely going to cover it in the cheese. These tacos are amazing. Just ask for whatever you want here. The chefs loved a little stretch their creative legs. Stretch and creative in one word. I don't know what I'm thinking, but it's a scratch. It's so good. I would give them a 4.5 out of 5 tacos. They don't really need anything else, but we did get these potatoes here, and the potatoes have fajita veggies with them. So what I want to do is take my taco, take the potatoes with the veggies, throw it in here. Oop. And do another little bitey bite with chorizo everywhere, because I feel like that'll make it a little bit more breakfasty. So with some cheese. There we go. Now that is how you breakfast taco. That is amazing. I love this. I wish they would just put it on the menu. It's so good. I know the kitchen here is really small, but because Rix is third party with Maya Grill and El Mercado, there are multiple ingredients they can get that are not listed here on the menu. So just talk to the chef and they'll hook you up. Food here is so good. And we get a surprise every single time. I love this. I would give it a 4.75 out of 5.
I will tell you that coming to Rix for breakfast, nothing will wake you up more than when they're having a game in the morning. I may have been a little sleepy before, not anymore. Wide awake. Who needs coffee when you have sports fans in the morning? Love it. So you got these plant-based chorizo tacos. I'll have a little touch of green on top for color. Plenty of the plant-based cheese. And a little tortilla. It's a little thick boy. That's that familiar chorizo that we've come to love here, El Mercado, the Maya. One thing that I would add, I feel like it needs some sort of like plant-based crema of some sort, like maybe like a avocado cream or something to like go on top. Just a little something. It's not dry, but it just feels like it needs something to sort of tie the cheese and the meat together. But they did get the princess veggies, so we're gonna steal some of her veggies. I'm gonna take some of these red ones. You like red things on top? Get some color on there. Get a little potato in there. Everybody loves potatoes and breakfast tacos. We're gonna leave these green peppers alone because nobody wants those. You got any other greens in here?
Just onion.
Just onion? Okay. We will settle for that. A little pinch and a little bite. The potato alone definitely elevates the entire thing. It takes me back to the chorizo potato burrito that we had at Galactic Grill at Disneyland. That thing still haunts my waking dreams. Not there, but close. I give the entire thing a 3.5 out of 5 claws.
So Bear's Plate has potatoes on it, so I wanted to review the potatoes on their own as well so that there is a baseline comparison for vegan versus non. Chef was talking up the butter, so let's see. Beautiful potato. Each morsel of potato tastes like a hash brown to me. It is so delicious. I'm obsessed with these potatoes. I might ask for double next time. So good. 5 out of 5. Princess City's item. They make this dish a dish.
Nice little array of breakfast potatoes in the veggies. It's like a blanket for the potatoes. Crispy, soft inside, and seasoned. I can't complain. That is a good baseline potato. I give that 3.25 out of 5 plus. There was a weird moment where I actually was not craving pancakes, and for me, that is odd. Pancakes are my everything. Plain, boring, fluffy pancakes. No butter, no weird toppings, no sweets on top. I'll take your fruit sometimes, but I just want pancakes. Today, I was like, I'm gonna go something different. And different, I went like the base breakfast. So I got the All-American, which is a breakfast platter with all the breakfast things you could possibly want. Potatoes, grilled tomato. They actually gave me the option for egg whites, and I ran with it. A cheddar hot honey biscuit, and your choice of meat. I got bacon. But first up, these herbed garlic or herb butter potatoes, because the chef was very proud. One of his favorite things here. So they're just tossed in a herb butter. Interesting. They look unsuspecting. Undercover even. Instant difference. Buttery, herb forward, like the second you bite into them, it's like a butter roller skate almost. The way it just slides in. I approve. Give that 3.75 out of 5 claws. Well, don't get it confused. I like eggs. Like runny eggs, or easy eggs over hard, scrambled, hard boiled. I don't like them raw. Scrambled, omelets of all shapes and sizes, and even egg whites. Sometimes I just want some egg whites. Sometimes I don't want to deal with the yolkiness. I'm sure my doctor would be much happier if all I ever ate was egg whites. So why not? When they said egg whites, I was expecting like a third of this. This is almost like an egg white omelet with nothing in it. It's a massive helping of egg whites they have back here. Nothing in them, but you do have pepper and salt on the table. But please, people, don't drown your food in salt. You didn't even taste the food at that point. Nice egg white. It is like over medium, so like it's a nice firm egg white, not runny like, white snot. It tastes like egg white. I got no problems. It is a nice base for anything if I wanted to like wrap up some of the bacon or even the potatoes in there. You have hot honey and Cholula on the table. You can go to town with these eggs. I give those 3.25 out of 5 claws. one of their signature items on the menu is their cheddar hot honey biscuits. You have these fluffy, sticky cheddar biscuits. I can pick this thing up with a fork. It's so dense you can see the hot honey on top. And if you want more, there's an entire bottle of hot honey on the table. That biscuit would do Popeyes proud. That has the potential to be a choking hazard on your average adult. Though the crispy innocence of it. The hot honey is fine and gives it a certain flavor, but like honestly, a full one of those with no water would make you literally a foodie Olympian. That ain't me. It's a good biscuit though. 3.5 out of 5 claws. They say, and not me, but there are people that say the only thing better than bacon is more bacon. So, bacon. Could have got sausage. I don't really love breakfast sausage, but I'll do with some crispy bacon. Just how I like my bacon, like slightly below tack hard. I love the crispy edges. It's got a good fat to meat ratio. It does bacon proud. I'll give it 3 out of 5 claws. I give this breakfast 3.5 out of 5 claws overall. If you're feeling indecisive and you just want a little bit of everything, this is probably the breakfast for you. So this decadently dapper gentleman here is the Maplewood Old Fashioned. You have Maker's Mark that's been fat washed with bacon. You get a little bacon on top, orange bitters, and a bit of maple syrup. It is like an entire breakfast in a cup. And that's something as a Disney adult I can strive for. Ooh. Ooh. More maple than I expected. You can definitely tell the fat washed on the Maker's Mark. It gives it like this sort of like weighty, almost, I wouldn't want to say greasy, but you can definitely like tell the difference between that and like a regular Maker's Mark. It is a strong breakfast drink. You will need nothing else. I could probably fry eggs with just my breath if they put them on the table. And anything that's got me feeling like Godzilla or any other, Godzilla level kaiju, I'm okay with. I give that 4 out of 5 claws. We did it! We finally made it to Rick's breakfast.
It took a while. I'm kind of sad about the pancake waffle situation because that was like one of my second favorite place to get vegan pancakes outside of Kona. So
you had been waiting for a while for those.
Yeah, but I love the tacos. The tacos were amazing. Like I said, just ask to speak with the chef, and the chef will just make you whatever you want. Just whatever your little heart desires, he'll do it. So just go for it.
Because we love that they were willing to modify and use different things from their menus. And I say menus from like El Mercado Maya and Rix, just to make sure that the plant-based community has something to eat.
Palmas Restaurants.
As always, put it on the menu. On the menu. Only critique. But the breakfast was good. It's the typical Disney breakfast, a little bit elevated. If you want to watch your sports ball or your ice football is what we're calling it now.
That's what our server called it.
This would be one of those places you could do that. But we want to know what you guys think of the Rix. Is it a place that you even consider? Let us know in the comments below. Now, as always, if there's anything else you'd like to see us do, that will always be the place to find us. Hit that notification bell if you want to see other videos like this. And
we have new videos 5 days a week. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday.
We'll see you soon.
Be sure to subscribe and like this video. And if you don't comment, well, Bear might yeet himself into the ice football and become a puck.
I've actually never been ice skating a day in my life. That would be hilarious. But you heard the girl. Everyone applause for a food review. But it's the first time for everything.